10.
The family of a man killed in an avalanche at Taos Ski Valley last year is making sure he will be remembered in a positive way. They're looking to help others with a new foundation created in his honor. Here's News 13's Brady Wakayama with the story. Brady.
Jackie, not a day goes by where the parents of 22-year-old Corey Borg Massaneri don't miss their kind and adventurous son. Corey's mother tells me he was an avid skier and loved his dog more than anything, so they decided to bring those passions together with this new venture. It's been nearly 2 years since 22-year-old Corey Borg Massaneri was killed by an avalanche while skiing at Taos Ski Valley.
He was my world. And he was so happy and so bright. When he walked in a room, he just lit the room up.
Bobby Gorin is his mother. She says Borg Massaneri was airlifted to UNM Hospital after the avalanche. But after a couple of days, the family made the toughest decision of their lives, taking him off life support. Gorin says even when Borg Massaneri passed away, he was still making a difference in people's lives by donating his organs. From there, the family was inspired to continue helping others, carrying on his legacy by starting a foundation in his name.
When we talked about a foundation, we said Corey's true passions are skiing, and he loves his dog, and so it just seemed like the right choice to make.
The Corey Borg Massaneri Foundation will help raise funds to buy equipment and training for outdoor safety, and also plans on placing more avalanche dogs like Izzy, who helped find Borg Massaneri, at ski resorts across the country, starting with his two favorites.
We will be gifting an avalanche dog to Taos Ski Valley in 2021 and an avalanche dog to Vail in 2022.
Gorin believes her son would be very proud of the foundation and hopes he knew just how much of an impact he made in his life.
I would tell him again how much I love him, but I would probably hug him and never let him go so that he could not go on that mountain and ski. But just how much I love him and how much I miss him.
And both Borg Massaneri and Matt Zengetti, who also died in the avalanche, were honored by Taos Ski Valley earlier this year. The ski resort named 2 runs after them. Jackie, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Brady. And you can donate and find more information about the foundation at alwaysonkrqe.com.